What's up, guys? We're back in Doki Doki Panic. Well, pretty weird. Anyway, let's get back into it. I guess that starts with writing a poem. It's trying to write a poem. Pick words that you think favorite club members will like. Sometimes, however, likes your poems the most. Okay, I think I'll go with either Sayori or Natsuki. Okay. Peaceful. Okay. Damn it. Precious. Dang it. Skirt. Silly. Dang. I got almost the entirety of just Sayori. Hi again, my man Matthew. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was at the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, my man Matthew. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of my commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Aw, come on, like he deserves any slack. Suri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps your manga collection in the classroom. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Oh god. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plucks back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. My man Matthew always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with the busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry that keeps because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Oh god. I actually burned myself one time. Like I held it. Yeah, that's a story for the next time. Oh. The camera. Oh my god. Sorry, I just now realized my camera. Okay. Is that so? Hey. You two are really good friends, aren't you? You might be a little jealous. How come you and my man Matthew can become good friends too? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to weird at its situations that she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. What, wait, sorry. Yeah, me. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sherry made it sound like a big deal when it really was not. What do I do? Yeah, I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gestures of you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it so big deal that you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches in your bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so I should keep you attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She's even picked out a book that she thinks that I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I definitely read this. You physically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I'll look forward to reading it what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Suri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried into a book. I can't help but notice her extensive expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into my nearest desk. How I'm supposed to occupy myself with something literature by myself like this. I guess I could always read some of the books Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayer's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone that what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and inexcellent. But it's not like what at all, We just need a way to show that to everyone, someone that speaks to your creative mind. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with some most fun thing ever, nobody will come to the first place if that's literature event. So it's more important to figure out what can get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do something to speak to their creative mind. What's this? Sari is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberately like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes. Good thinking. Natsuki could love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes is it then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of an event itself. I find myself smiling. In the event, Sari is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I decided her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sari can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what does it feel like to see the world through her eyes. Whoa. What? I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face fell in my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This is a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Know that you're in my club, you're gonna less time for anime, You need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. God, this reminds me of me. Well, I've never been in any clubs, but... I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sarah. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you're looking out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not for convenience. How many days this past week have you gotten up for on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori. It's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? Very clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair, it's streaking out all over the place. I run my fingertips down the side of hair trying to figure shrinking out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look at your bow, it isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain all over your collar right there. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they won't want you to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you mean. You don't even keep your blazer button up? Sayori. Why don't you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Hey, that's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer, but from the button. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh my god. Wow. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay then. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, don't be careful. The button might come up. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the one near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever button it, you would have noticed sooner than if it doesn't, you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means that my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... What does it feel strange to see Sayori blazer button up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it all. Sayori hazily unbuttons her blazer once more. Oh, phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed early. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. I guess so. So, maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share our poems that we write now? Yay! My man, Matthew, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sarah still trots her way to receive her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find so much inspiration since I was really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find her something to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on the wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a file of notebooks. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a complexion notebook. I can already see Monica persistent handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show first? Okay. How did I do Monica? I don't know, just oh, I forgot to read. Hi, my man, Matthew. Having a good time so far. Yeah. Good, I'm glad to hear it. By the way, since you know and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring up new things up. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. How much better it's just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, my man Matthew. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's all the sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Manica my poem. I like this one. It makes things something Sarah would like. Is that so? You and Sarah are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sarah and I are actually really different. Well, that's maybe the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks to you about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-beings. Even if you share it different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's kind of the vibe I get when reading about your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? Haha, it would be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sarah writing any kind of gentle feel it to it. I can tell that she likes exploring a with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? That's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment with a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying to do different things a lot. It could take a while and feel unfortunate to those things. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the new one kind of suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of style, but I always help you find what suits your most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel the way you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole and wall. It couldn't have been me. So, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. Appear inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already torches with my permanent copy of my meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Oh. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask it for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's kind of the style. It's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's it. A lot of poems you have been putting emphasis on the timing in between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What about you behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how that. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influenced my own life, been an epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of becoming a drunk point. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on its specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my pros? Okay, I'll go with Sayori. Oh my goodness. This is so good, my man Matthew. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion would be like a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Hey. Well, I'm not sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a beginning, a poem. It's my man Matthew's poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against your chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just said that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Yeah, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, my man Matthew. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that not only really good people do. That thanks Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much that means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Let's see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing on my forehead to keep me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If I wasn't for you, I would sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to say yes or no. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Oh. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's too bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica is the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Okay. I think this is a good way to live off. So, in the next episode, in the comments right now, in the next video, I'll see if any of us, or I'll just pick myself. But anyway, that's enough for today. Ow.